Well, hello, this is Hiro again. This is a Japanese privet. We worked on this earlier in the year. What happened was, well, sometimes what happens is I get carried away and I over pruned it and the heat was coming. So I put it in an area that had good protection. And what I realized finally is that I thought these wanted to be in full sun, but the leaves always look sort of funny and somewhat damaged. And then when I put it in the well-protected area, it's looking lush. So once again, I'm learning something new. It should be a fairly quick trim today, just these that got too long. Well, if you go back and look at what I did earlier in the spring, we know we don't have to do that. You do that kind of technique every so often. See, now it's starting to just come back. Not much to this, just take all these things that came up. It did take a little while to recover from that extreme pruning, but I've always thought that these were one of the hardiest. I don't know why more people don't use this privet. This one here happened to be the Japanese privet, but it really doesn't matter. Any of the privets, they're very hardy. And they're a lot of times readily available because they reseed themselves all over the place. Maybe that's why it's not so popular. But it blooms, sets blueberries. Hey, what more can you ask for? And it is hardy. The apex area. See, not much to this once you have the shape. Some of this could come out. Okay, this is the one that had this trunk that got burnt and it became kind of unique. Some of the interior started to die out. But now it looks like a great specimen. So what I've got to do now is to remove those little greenery at the base. Okay, looks like I'm done for today. I guess I could prune a little heavier, but remember the last time I tried to prune a little heavier, it got stark and vulnerable to sunburning. So anyway, I'm going to stop for now. Okay, now take a look at this area that is dead, right? Well, some people like to paint this with lime sulfur, which makes it white. It's meant for preservation. But I'm not particularly fond of this stark whiteness. It doesn't seem natural to me. So I just go ahead and let it like this. But the other thing that I see some people doing is taking the torch and blacken it, which to me seems a little more natural. I haven't done it because, well, if you're not careful, you could burn the tree. Or even if you don't burn the whole tree, you could end up damaging the cells or along the cambium, along where it's trying to heal. So anyway, I think that finish is sort of a personal choice, whether you want it pure white, natural, or even try blacking it. Oh yeah, I heard people that put wood preservatives. I don't think that's a good idea because I think it may be toxic to the root zone. Well, that's just rumors that I hear from time to time. So this is the backside. You can see that it's been cut back a number of different times. I think this is one of those that was growing wild. Yanked it out with my tractor and then proceeded to shape. But it's really turning out nicely now. One of those moments where I say, oh my gosh, I should just put this in a little bit more protection and then look really good. Okay, so this is going to go back into a slightly protected display area. People have been asking me where I am. I'm in Northern California, little town called Newcastle. Well, if you go to Google and look for bonsai nurseries in Northern California, there's only a small handful of us, so it's really easy to find. Trying to find my place may not be as easy, but with GPS now, I don't think you're going to have a whole lot of problem. So anyway, this is Hiro Matsuda saying goodbye. And nursery, you go by Matsuda Bonsai Nursery. So you could look it up that way. So anyway, if you want this or any other trees that you've seen on my YouTube site, if it hasn't been sold, you could come and buy it. I keep nothing for my personal collection. See you again real soon. Thank you so much.